Idiotic ink, we bend, we bow, plugged in deep, we don't know how. Wires bind the soul and skin. Tech of tomorrow, let them in. Through the screen, through the veins they control, we feel no pain. Silent orders, unseen strings, we are theirs, mindless kings. Idiotic ink, we hear their call. Under their reign, we rise, we fall. In the nets, in the grid, there's no place our thoughts can hide. Whispers coded, dreams undone. Every thought they own, they run. We once had a choice, now we obey. Lost in the net, night and day. Idiotic ink, rulers of minds. Tethers unseen, yet tightly binds. A world of numbers, ones and zeros. They forge our fate, the unsung heroes. Whispers scream through the veins they control, we feel no pain. Silent orders, unseen strings, we are theirs, mindless kids. Idiotic ink, we hear their call. Under their reign we rise, we fall. In the nets, in the grid, there's no place our thoughts can hide. Whispers coded, dreams undone. Every thought they own, they run. We once had a choice, now we obey. Lost in the net, night and day. Idiotic ink, rulers of minds. Tethers unseen, yet tightly binds. A world of numbers, ones and zeros. They forge our fate, the unsung heroes.
Good time zone, everyone, and welcome to Friyay, where the perpetual sign now says day since last scuffed stream 0 forever. Welcome in. Actually, hold on. Yeah. Should have known I wouldn't be able to pick up more than one of those in a hurry. Right, and wax the back of that, and wax the front of it. Yep. Actually, you only need to wax it once. Right, there we are. That's now perpetually scuff. Are my flaps flapped? Flap, 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 flap. Hopefully. What would Willikins do? Yeah. The flaps are good. Flaps, check. Mayhem, check. Chaos, check. Idiotic, yep. You can't actually wax off a sign. Useful information here. Waxing a sign turns it from being an a from being an active entity to a much more inactive entity, and reduces lag on servers. It also means that you can't edit it, hence why that sign is now perpetually on 0 days since the last Scuff stream. Forever. Because, of course, it's guaranteed to be. So, welcome in. Let's get the welcomes going. Welcome in to Frauke and Kel and Blast and True Purple and Superfast Feg. And I think that was everyone who got here before the bots. I'm sure I saw Taryn, but that might have been fairly close to just after. Welcome into the bots. Welcome into Raven. I should have noticed the Merry White House bot being almost immediately with both things. Hold on, I've lost the start of streams chat here. Or not. No. Streaming no game. Yeah. Twitch, why did you remove the game from the from my stream info? Please, would you mind not doing that one? Welcome in, Raven. Take care of yourself. Let's see. Many pings, beeps, and so forth going on. Blah, blah, blah. Then we get me dealing with one piece of scuff. Urban, welcome in. Elkhorn, good to see you. Sin Lily, welcome in. We also have a Glam Pixie over in Discord, keeping an eye on us over there. Let's see, working faster. Shadow, good in. Good time zones. Good in? Yes, welcome in. Welcome in, good time zones. Welcome time zones, good in. Oh, this is going to be a scuffed brain. The pipes. So the background on that one, when I moved StreamerBot over to this computer at the beginning of Sunday, I had to relink all of the audio files into StreamerBot because they were in a different folder. Apparently, I missed that file pair, aka the idiotic startup set. Nordic Wolf, welcome in. Oh, it's always... yep. Exclamation mark Fnurbles. I mean, that one works. Blast claims that they're technically safe from the puns. To make puns. Yeah, right. All the hashtag free pixies, very much a thing. Yes, scroll. Sci-fi, welcome in. Lotus, welcome in. EPB, look after yourself, Lotus. Elkhorn making a note to double check everything. Yep, I'm already making notes to double check everything for the 4th time, because apparently things are still missing. Yeah, Twitch be twitching. Twitch has been twitching for a few people, I think. Hunter, welcome in, and thank you for joining the Work Lurk Corner. Apparently way behind on StreamerBot updates. Updated last night to 104. Oof. Did some testing. Everything seems to be okay. That's good to hear. Mine keeps whimpering, fnurbling at me about the fact that I need to update the bit for Blue Sky integration. I've tried figuring out how the heck to do that. I need to try again, apparently. Oh, then we have a dance party, which is always appreciated, but makes it... You hear chests, hopefully. Oh, good lord. Right. Scroll. Then we had a Pokemon notes on the cubby holes. What? Welcome in, Chris. I didn't say that yet. I have said hi to... I've answered Chris's question about the signs, but not actually said hi. Midna, welcome in. Good to see you. Chaos Twin! Kel, welcome in. Ginger! Wiggles. Hey, Ginger. Squishies. Squishy's Ginger with the weekend. Wow, that's an interesting squish. Squishy's super fast with Fnurbles. The last Fnurbles we created was a Ravager. I mean, that's going to get you. That's going to get you squished, probably quite squishily. Now we need an inn called the Welcome Time Zones. Oh, the things that happen when I fall over my brain. Blunding! Welcome in, Blunding. Good to see you. Ancients, welcome in as well. Charlie and Veg. I'm not sure about those names. Never actually had lobster rolls. What? Oh. Things that Jordan got squished with. I am apparently 12 squirrels in a trench coat with a scuffed stream, but hey, that's entirely normal for a Friday. I hope you're doing well, Blunding. Oh, here we go. Look after yourselves, everyone. Here's the first of the blast puns. Did you hear about the air conditioner lawsuit? It was definitely a heated debate between the plaintiff and the defendant. It was definitely not cool. And the first pun from Elkhorn as well. I know I'm behind, but I'm going to read these out anyway. I know a guy that had a clock implanted in his brain. Now he's having second thoughts. Oh. I'm sure he's ticked off about that one. May steal that one for the event. Yep. And Ginger on a 5-stream streak, attempting to escape from the Merry White House bot, but ending up in blanket jail. Oh no. He's making a list and fnurbling thrice. Will OBS be naughty or nice? So, I'll get back to that one in a minute. Urban is back, had to feed the doggo, done lots today, walked the doggo, fed the doggo, went swimming, fed Monty the snake, cleaned his tank out, always a good thing. Hoovered substrate and put... Blimey, that is a busy day. Lobster is very much luxury food here. It's luxury pretty much in most places. Although some beachfront, coastal areas where it's more normal, thingy. Just thingy. Throws a 2-bar eater at blast. Ow. Throws a pendulum at elk. Yep. There are statues right there. Wait, hold on. Which one's Midna referring back to? Oh, you see, right. Okay, the statues. Right. I really do need to actually watch more than just half an one. Did I watch half an episode or a full episode of? Yeah, I think I watched a full episode of. Doohickey thingy, whatever. Has Been Hotel. Yes, the signs of please go watch it are still here. I'm just Sin Lily on a 45 stream streak, also ending up in Merry White House's blanket jail. Oh dear. I never got past the first episode of First Bin, so... Okay. So, all of us who've made it only to the first episode are apparently common. Alright. I will get through the rest of the opening statements in a second, apparently. Looping back on the last thing that oh god, I hate the phrase looping back. Returning to the elements of things that I was attempting to mutter about. Yes, you've got all three. I spent some time between last night and this morning, and a lot of time this morning, changing the rum squish. Yes, thank you for the rum squish. I need rum squish. Rum squish. Sorry, I'm trying to read everything and failing miserably. I spent a lot of time between now and this morning. Between now and this morning. Hold on. Thank you. That one's accurate. I've modified the audio input connection from the video capture device. I'm hoping that'll resolve the out of sync flapping and doohickoryness. Right, I think that almost catches me up. Krish, welcome in. And now I am caught up. For the moment. Well, apparently missing some amazing songs and more crustacean chat. Bellfire, welcome in as well. Oh, good lord. Whoa. Hi, Fnurbles. Apparently we need to throw you at somebody. I know that... I'm curious. How would you launch a Ravager at somebody? Inquiring minds want to know if you could actually use a TNT launcher to actually launch a... No. No. We are not pondering the concept of a Ravager launcher. Besides, it would be very carefully, yes. Actually, forget TNT. Forget TNT. A wind charge trebuchet. Oh no. All the things that we had could... Nope. Flaying Ravagers. It's the red zone test area. Do you know where Seafood Pizza will order a ticket to Crust Station? Oh dear. And thank you for the large pizza shrimp, Ginger. What? What the Fnurbles is a pizza shrimp? Oh, good grief. Does anyone know where any of this conversation is going? Straight to heck in a handbasket, probably. Right. Shall we invite the voices in my head, aka the people on the going towards the flattened Scots? Let's bring extra chaos into chat, just because they're there, and it's always fun to have them in chat. We have a Killbirdie and a super fast Fegalicious XBLadocious on the server. Hello.
Hello. Which one of us is chaos and which one of us is extra?
Well,
I'd say you're extra, Craig.
you've yes-anded quite a bit, and Kel is chaos. I mean, to be honest, it's probably both. Both .gif.
Both dot. There.
Yes, but I'm not obsessed with the possibility of circular mobs.
Yes.
Fegs extra.
To be fair, Green's taken that mantle off me, so...
Yeah, but Green's not here, are they?
I mean, are they not? Are they not on Scott's radar tower?
That's
Poultry
good.
Man.
Oh, sorry, yeah, they're
Poultry Man,
completely
yes.
legally different from Green, you're quite right.
Exactly.
Legally and distinctly
Point.
different. By the way, we've got a Pokemon in chat for those who might be interested in it.
Look, a distraction.
Squirrel! No, Poultry Man! Today on Not Sure What's Going On, but it's a friyay. Welcome to friyay. Ah, dear. So, is everyone looking forward to more mayhem tomorrow?
Indeed.
Apparently, I've been promoted. Well,
Oh.
promoted?
Yes.
Yes, whatever. I'm the mayor of mayhem.
What were you before?
The Squirrel of Chaos.
Is that a promotion?
Not sure. Oh,
I think your skin needs to be updated with a little gold chain or something.
Oh,
Or a sash, or whatever mayors wear.
Both, depending on
sash.
region. Some get a chain of office, and some get a sash. I think. I guess it depends on how rich the region is.
Well, this is fairly rich. It's a small island with a massive shipping area, so we could add all sorts of things and then delete as appropriate. So a sash, a tiara, mayoral chain, everything. A pair of ornamental scissors for opening supermarkets or whatever it is you do. So yeah,
I am not a pretty mayor.
you could be a pretty
I
mayor.
don't know, you could be.
Mm-hmm. Who's a good man? Who's a good man?
Oh, that sounds so wrong.
Just a bit. I've still got Veg's voice in my head with the, who's a good Ravager? Me, I'm a good Ravager.
All Ravager's a good Ravager.
Well, yes.
Oh, goodness. And now Elkon's gone the Mayor of Mayhem, which my brain is now thinking of Dr. Horrible's sing-along blog. So it's bad squirrel, bad squirrel, bad squirrel, bad squirrel. You scurries through the treetops, the Mayor of Mayhem. He knows that he's going to cause mayhem. He wants to us to do it. I need to think about that one a bit better.
That'd be a brilliant new opening theme for your streams.
Variation on
Although
Bad
Mayor
Horse. Mayor of Mayhem.
Mayor of Madness.
Mayor-
Mayor of Madness if it's your own world.
Mayor of Madness. Oh, goodness.
It's either that or you rip off Can I Play With Madness, which is what Iron Maiden.
I'd have to go back and double check that one.
Sure, that's Iron Maiden. You know the one I mean.
Just about, but I don't know it well enough to actually know that it is Iron Maiden or any of the words from it offhand.
I'll have a go.
The Stallion of Shenanigans. That doesn't work with the cadence, Elcon. Mayhem. Today on What Mob will Fake make circular next? Wow.
I haven't made anything circular today yet.
Keyword.
Wait,
Yet.
I was about to say, can we have the word yet stricken from the record just for our own personal safety?
I had no plans to, but thanks for reminding me.
Oh no. Run away!
I blame you, Pixie.
Suggestions in chat, please, or Discord.
No need to make your cat circular. He's managed that all by himself.
Despite never being fed ever.
Of course, yeah, I was about. Cats have never been fed.
Mm-hmm.
What the heck is that one from Shadow? Is that a
Circular spinning cat.
Oh, it's a spinning cat. I was trying to figure out what it is. It's a loaf, isn't it?
It's a spinny loaf cat, yes.
Yes. That one. All the spinny emotes.
Can we have a spinny? Where's that spinny blast emote from your museum?
That's not an emote.
That's a GIF, not an emote.
Not yet. Hang on, add to the list. Spinny
Here it's a.
blast emote.
God.
Good grief.
Goes with
That one's got a
Scots
feg
from
no.
the pub. I didn't make the GIF. That's Black Lad.
That was Black Cloud, yeah.
Hey, Ratty. Welcome to the mayhem. Grumbling on the ground is not anybody's stomach, it's just the Ravagers we keep flying past.
Ah.
Blast is threatening to make the next event even worse for us all if we do. How?
Blast. Careful. If you make it too difficult, I may turn you into a yard sale.
It's very satisfying.
Jeez.
Wow, Ginger. That's an interesting thing to squish someone with.
Well,
Oh my!
right.
Ginger! Oh, Ginger!
Oh, I'm very Harry Enfield for a minute. Oh my, ding dong.
Oh.
It's very Harry Enfield. Or Paul Whitehouse, whichever one it was.
I was thinking more carry on. Matron.
That's true.
Also, we even have a Raven on this server. Actually, so, Kel poked and podded.
But I what now?
Kel forced me to go and empty my mailbox on Wilderness.
Oh, yes. Well, no. Force
Yes.
is a bit of a strong word.
Nagged repeatedly.
No, I commented on it because Luna said that you needed to do it, so...
Yes. Okay. Well, that had 3 squirrels and a raven in it.
Ah.
So I now have ravens on every server.
Oh, yay.
You sound so utterly thrilled. What did I come down here for?
It's good. I was just enjoying watching you pose with sausage. It was nice. Oh, now he's gone behind the pillar. Oh.
Not yet, Frau K, but that might well be what happens. I was trying to figure out how to use armor stands to create 3 squirrels in a trench coat.
Well, we did it on
I'll
the
help you
pup,
out
didn't we?
with that.
Yeah, we did it with the kobolds.
Yeah.
True, yes, but I didn't, you did, so it would be under the heading of me figuring out how to do it for me, as it were. For me,
I can do it. I can do it. Me.
Exactly.
We believe in you. All right, Beaker.
I was about to say, do we have Baker on here now?
Just makes me wonder which one of us is Dr. Hunson Bunnydew? Bunsen Honey. Oh.
Oh,
You-
dear.
But you messed it up less than I did when I tried to type it, so don't worry about it.
I am,
knew what I
however,
meant,
left
I just-
wondering what the heck is going on with my brain today.
Heck, I don't know.
You know,
Oh,
I
sweet.
share a brain cell with you.
I'm assuming you've got it because I'm not sure I have. Canadian Dragon, welcome in.
At this
Hey,
rate, I'm
Dragon.
starting to think I do.
Pardon?
I said at this rate, I'm starting to think I do have the brain cell.
Fnurbles. We're all fnurbled. It's all gone wrong, Mr. Mannering. It's all fnurbled up. Why on earth did I put all of the... Who knows? Oh well. It's interesting that I've decided to put all the shutters on the inside of the windows in this building.
Maybe it's for protection.
Huh?
From what lies beyond.
But the tentacles are out at spawn, not here.
They can... No, wait, no. No, I'm bailing out of that one. No, I'm just
Abandoned thread! Abandoned thread!
Yeah.
Abandoned
Yeah,
thread!
I'm just gonna walk
Whee!
away. Walk away, I'm done. I've been quoted about those too many times.
You really have been quoted a lot, Frey.
It's the tentacle ones that upset me most. Given it's elk who enjoys the tentacles. No. There's double jeopardy. I'm not having it.
No, just the first one.
Oh dear. Hey, Bo!
Hey, Bart.
Hey, though. Nabbles.
Oh,
Both nobles. Good lord. For those just arriving, the voices in my head are Kelbirdie, Chaos Twin, and Superfast
Hello.
Feg, Chaos Sibling.
Legally distinct from being a twin.
exactly. There is only one twin. Well, technically two, if you can.
True, Dragon. True.
Feg quoting themselves in the way that they prefer the most.
Yeah, not for the last time this stream, I fear.
I mean, it's not that we have a habit of regretting everything that we do sometimes by way of things that we say.
Just most of the time.
Yes. Meh.
Meh.
I could have sworn I heard something flap, but I'm not sure.
Don't look at me.
I'm not flapping anything.
No, that's why I'm not sure. I'm hearing false flaps.
False. You've already got a sausage on there. How many hermits have you got hiding?
Raven saying, Ritsu's not on this server. Yep. Ritsu, aka The Voices. Willikins, is that you? Here, Willikins. No, sir, I'm not here. I'm over on the other servers.
Is that a thing to have on every server? Must be a Raven, must be a Fnurbles, must be a Willikins. Must be a no drama safety lover. Which there's not on Wilderness yet, is there? Yet.
Thank you
Must
for
be at least one present in all the worlds.
In all the worlds, in all the ways, there must be not a sausage, a safety lover.
You want sausage in all the worlds? Wait, no, scratch that one. Figuratively.
We don't have a Fnurbles on Wilderness yet either, as far as I'm aware. That I remember.
No.
I need to get enough intelligence to rename another Ravager in Decked Out. You're missing the letter A out of that one, Blast. And it was all your worlds as well.
Was that Canadian? You want sausage, eh? In all your worlds? Is that what you meant? I don't sound that.
Oh, today's going to be one of those ones, isn't it?
I think so.
Why Taryn's hiding today. They knew what was happening.
Yep. Oh dear, Fernable. Oh dear, flood.
What are you doing? Protecting an Emerald City?
No, that's TikTok.
What?
TikTok was protecting the Emerald City.
What?
Return to Oz. The
I've
most...
not seen that one.
It was a film that would scar people for life. It
There's
was
lots of
quite...
films do that. Why would
It was quite
scary
scary.
or just terrible? Really?
Bit of both. But it... Was that a Swedish Scotsman? No.
No.
No. Must build a smelter to smelt cobble to stone to trade to masons to get emeralds to buy golden carrots. That sounds like a heck of a Heath Robinson element there, Dragon. Good luck.
He's not wrong
Yeah.
though.
Return to Oz was very creepy, but they had the equivalent of the Tin Man in it, which was a wind-up, literally, clockwork robot called TikTok, who was supposed to be
okay.
part of the Emerald City Guard.
Gotcha.
Look it up. It was, at least that was an interesting character.
Add it to my list.
The rest of the film, however, quite creepy and scary.
Still good, because it can be creepy and scary and brilliant. Or it can be creepy and scary and just a bit disturbing.
I'm not sure. It has been a very long time since I've watched it, and so my memories of it are thankfully getting a little bit more vague. TikTok is the clank that guards the university and get... Really? It's been a while since I saw that episode of that part of Girl Genius. Although, for those who follow it, this is an entirely not sponsored element. The next set of 2 books are currently up for a Kickstarter.
Not a franchise I know.
Hmm?
Not a franchise I know.
You don't know Girl Genius? Ooh.
It's a webcomic, isn't it?
It is, yes. It's quite a nice one, I particularly like. We're finally starting to get answers to questions. No, we're not. We're getting more questions to the... I keep forgetting we've got a dinner-boned Ravager around here.
How could you forget Good Boy Dinnerbone? Look at him. He's a good boy.
Same reason I forget that one of these is now a pirate pillager captain. Yarr.
And that came about because we noticed that one of them was wearing your skin for whatever reason.
Yeah, somehow one of these ended up as me.
Don't look at me, Gov.
And Blast has found the Wheelers.
It happened at some point during one of your streams.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure
When
how it
exactly?
happened.
No.
Do I have any copper bulbs? Yes, I do. bulb at the right age? Yes. Yes, I do. Good grief. Well, yes, but now we know why the Baron thought Zetha wanted to kill Gil. True. Yes. No comment on that one, Blast. For those who are curious, Blast has found a GIF of the Wheelers from Return to Oz, and it is in Discord. And it reminds...
That is unsettling.
Yeah. They were unsettling.
It looks like it's like you've seen Doctor Who, almost.
About the same level of production quality sometimes.
Yeah, and cost.
Cost to sanity or just cost?
Both.
Yes.
Yes, works. Yeah. I keep forgetting you can't scroll through the things in a bundle that aren't visible at the beginning of the bundle.
No, not unless you put a mod in, I think so.
Thank you for knowing it.
They got the UI so much better than it was to begin with, but it's still not perfect.
Well, after all that, I didn't have a button in there. That's a complete waste of my time. For some reason, I have the head of a pillager, pirate, but no buttons.
What panto are you casting?
The confused adventures of Cinderella. I don't know.
The Fnurbles of Penzance.
Oh, if I'm gonna try and wax my copper, I'm gonna need some actual wax. Just try and... Ow! Ow!
What did you splat into something?
Yep. I just went straight into a pillar. Raven may have to go back and reread Girl Genius. Yep. I've been slowly buying the books at a rate of 2 every time they do a Kickstarter. Unfortunately, this time they're doing 2 in the Kickstarter, so that means I'm not going to be able to actually get closer to the... because I tend to buy early ones at the same time as current ones, so that I've got the full set. But if they're doing 2 in this Kickstarter, I'm not going to be able to actually add to it. So at least I'm not falling further behind. I'm just not catching up with my collection of this.
So, you're consistent?
How dare you accuse me of consistency?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Dangerous thing to do, Kel.
Dangerous thing to be. Although I guess I am consistently chaotic.
Yeah.
As well as consistently fnurbled.
Frequently flurbled, consistently chaotic.
Frequently
Mostly mayhem.
Frequently flurbled?
Yes, it's distinct from Fnurbles.
Mm-hmm. Last read Girl Genius when they first got to the Underground Library of France. Goodness, that's a way back. France! I need to pick up the early books, started getting them when they started doing Kickstarters. Yeah, that's pretty much the situation I'm in, Shadow. Why on earth who knows? It's like, why is something at the max tier of oxidization waxed.
Because they're all waxed as default in trial chambers, so you probably just
Yeah.
made them from that.
I probably have stolen large amounts of copper from a trial chamber, I guess.
If you have everything with fully oxidized, you can make quite a nice pattern by having them alternating between waxed and unwaxed, because then the texture between the blocks comes through.
Yes, because they don't join together, do they?
No, exactly. I quite like that. I'm sort of annoyed you can't do it on the mid-range of them, but
Yes. It is annoying and a shame.
and there should be a middle copper aging because they don't match up very well.
Yeah, they really need something between the nice nice sort of red and the nice sort of green. There needs to be something in the middle because holy heck is that too much of a jarring change.
Yeah, it'd just be lovely to have like a completely smooth contrast or something, but nah.
It just needs to be more balanced in the
Well, yeah,
fellas.
one is green
The-
with
the
a little
flow.
bit of orange. One's orange with a little bit of green. It should be sort of in between,
Yeah.
half and half. But it's not. I mean, I don't mind, with people messing with, like, say, brick palettes, and they're going from, I don't know, stone to tough to deep slit, whatever, because they're different materials. If they work, they work. If they don't, then so what? But when it's meant to be like an item aging, it really should have a proper flow.
Yes. I think the
But
word
if
I
you
was looking
tell-
is almost progression.
Yeah, but if you tell Mojang, they'll just ignore you and go, no, here's something nobody asked for, but look, it's pretty.
Or
Whereas
cute,
it would
such
all
as
swap-
young mules.
Oh, they are lovely, but I think, what would you have? What would you rather have? Cute little mule baby things, or vertical slabs, or calcite stairs, or whatnot.
Apparently, Bo says that copper does change that way. It does jump. I did not know that.
There you go.
Today
This is
I
Minecraft.
learned. Not sure I wanted to learn it, but because it hurts my sensibilities. But today I've learned.
I'm interested in that though. That's interesting. Oh,
Why are we humming?
the Nitwit convention. I've no idea. Top villager scientists at work.
Wow!
Wow. I'm not sure who to be offended
was-
for more, the nitwits or me.
I was including myself
Oh,
in
yeah,
it. Don't
so
worry.
you're not offended on my behalf either.
You're not a nitwit, therefore you definitely wouldn't have to be offended.
Yeah.
I think Mojang isn't adding good stuff because they're scared to break the game and lose everyone. I mean, they are adding good stuff. I am a... If anyone hadn't guessed, given that I have massive child support costs, I really rather like the copper golems.
They are very sweet, but they're sort of a lot of things they have in the game are sweet and then fun, and then people forget about them. I mean, the mace was the big thing, and then that was fun for sort of 30 seconds, and then everyone ignored it again and went back to using swords.
Yeah, but
They just ignore anything people ask for.
the copper golems are nice and functional, and a nice way of doing sorting systems that is not redstone. You can enhance them with redstone as well, which is even better. Nautili, cute, sound amazing, and very functional to get around underwater.
Are they though?
I like them. Elkhorn has gainfully employed theirs.
The Nobel
I don't-
do have something to their advantage where they give you water breathing
Yep.
effect.
But if you're building in an area, you would just use a conduit. That's the sort of thing, and I don't get like the whole you can move around and do stuff because the happy gas, as much as I don't like them, they do give something different in that you can move around in the air and place like Scott's detailing the airship using a happy gas made a lot of sense. Where you're adding lots of things in lots of different places, but because you can move freely underwater, it doesn't really add anything for me. They're cute, they are fun, but I don't really see the point in them. And
that,
the oceans aren't big enough. If the oceans were way bigger and deeper and you actually had a lot of places to explore, then yes. But the oceans are sort of, even the deepest ocean, you could be on the bottom in like 2 seconds. So there's not really that big area to explore with them. Whereas the sky is way bigger, so the happy gas makes more sense.
Well, it's
Yeah,
interesting that you say that,
happy
because-
gas for construction are absolutely amazing. And Elkhorn's right, submerged cave exploration could be really useful. And early game,
Possibly.
without getting the conduit resources, Nautilus will be great. I agree with that. They could be a very early game thing.
If you're building a massive underwater base early game, which is
No,
not
just traveling.
common. No, sure. I just don't see the value. I just think it's that they ignore everything people actually want, because the copper golems were done by... Were they not done by someone else and then they added them to the game? Same as bundles. They were like a mod pack that they thought, oh, that's quite good, we'll add them in. Is that not right?
Copper Golem. No, I'm not sure, because the Copper Golems started off as something else, and they were originally in the vote as just sit there and push a button irregularly.
They're really... Hey, Blackbird. They're
Blackbird.
really good for adding life. I do like that. Like Gem having them as a bartender is really good. Like,
God, yeah.
You've got Nervals working. I love that. I just think like maybe add something that actually adds something to the game rather than just... Because all the editions used to do multiple things. Like they would add like... they'd work for detailing, for building, they'd work for redstone, and they'd work for, like, say, PvP. And
Copper
now they're
Golem
kind of
statues are fantastic for detailing. Have you seen that? I can't remember the name of the person. I think it was Ocean. Hold on. Onion. Onion posted a thing in my Discord of a massive bridge they've been building. It has copper golem statues in 3 places in a lamppost. That lamppost looks so beautifully detailed.
I have seen that. It's a really cool build overall. But yeah, that is cool.
So they
think
are
that's pretty.
good for
Just-
detail.
Yeah. Just think generally they've just... I don't know. I mean, the last update there hasn't been an update that I've been really excited by for a while. I just think they're adding like garnish onto stuff rather than doing something big and interesting with it, because they're probably just a bit frightened of doing anything with it.
Or
That's
they're
just
building up to
us,
something, or the fact that they're running on a ridiculous cadence nowadays is preventing
The
them doing stuff.
scheduling... Well, yeah, the scheduling for them means they can't... It's little and often, which is they can't actually put the time into doing anything... I'm not saying meaningful, but it's all just very small and quick stuff rather than... Like, when they did the Caves and Cliffs update, that completely changed the world, and it was the dynamic of the world, and it was fantastic. Since then, it's been a bit like,
Why is... I've just sort of gone back to chat mentally and gone, why is Blackclad wrapped in cheese slices like a mummy? I mean, I know the Squirrel Space Force
Squish,
Commander
I
gets a
imagine.
bit weird sometimes, but... What?
I'm imagining this is a ginger squish or something.
I think so. Midner's hoping for an ocean expansion. Add whales, sharks. Whales can clean with barnacles to make spike traps. Whales can also breach, cause treasure drop loot. Oh, beach, rather. Saw the whale. That's a nice idea, Midner. An ocean expansion would be interesting, I think. Honestly, I would love for it to have a little bit more on working with coral. Maybe it's time for an overhaul of ocean monuments, or at least slightly make them a bit more modern in their structure design. I know they've been fnirbling with those. They now seem... I think Luna mentioned it. The ocean monuments always generate at a specific height now. And previously they didn't. I don't know if that's something... I don't know when that changed, though.
I don't know on that one. I think I like the ocean change though, because like I was saying, the problem with the Nautilus for me is that the oceans aren't deep. They're underwater caves, but often they are so tiny that you can't actually get in and out of. They're one block high, tiny little things. The Nautilus is no good.
I must
And
admit
if they get killed, then you are going to die.
that feels like something that they missed when they extended the depth of the world. They didn't extend the depth of the oceans.
There's no ocean, barring caves, that goes below certain down to deep slate. Whereas if you had even just simple terrain changes saying, right, oceans are much deeper, and it gets progressively darker as you go down to the point where you can no longer see, or like you go into a cave or something, like light levels become a real thing. That would be really cool. Actually change the dynamic a bit and have some, like a new mob that doesn't come up above a certain Y level, or like you said, the whole ocean monuments have like I don't know, like guardian patrols, like a pillager patrol or something would be quite fun.
I've just had 3 thoughts on
random.
That one. I quite like that.
Three thoughts.
3 thoughts, yes.
Lord.
I know. It's quite painful.
Grief.
Having it get darker as you go deeper, great idea. Lanternfish would be lovely for that. Hey, Solar. And would add more life. Stressing out the brain cell. Yep. Nautiluses could be useful once you do that, and you could maybe have it so that you can enchant Nautilus armor so that it glows in the dark, allowing you to see, perhaps. Or with a further, and this will be the other upgrade, better gear enchants for swimming down to that depth, where the gear gives you night vision, as Midna suggested.
That'd be cool. I mean,
and that's
you
the
could even
3.
add something like. That's your 3 thoughts for the day. That was wonderful.
Yeah, we're doomed now. can't have another thought anymore.
You could possibly have something like a
grab some penguins.
Like a pressure enchantment that you can't go below a certain depth without taking damage or something. That would work.
Raven and Blacklad are both pointing out, interestingly, the Ocean Block mod pack. I think it was Ocean Block 2 that really did it. Your comment about not being able to actually get to a certain depth, that is actually a thing in that pack.
See, that would be great. I like the Nautilus, the idea you had about the lanternfish, because I mean, this is a personal thing, but the changes they've made and updates back, the ones that I've really liked, ones that add atmosphere to the game. It's like ancient cities are, I know I've got the thing for the warden, but even without the warden, they're creepy. The creaking is creepy, and the ones they add, I forget which update it was, a few back, where they added all the like firefly bushes and the ambient sounds and things. They added so much depth to the game without having to change anything. And if you were, say, in the depths of the ocean and it's all dark and you see the little bobbing light,
oh god, yeah,
and you can't quite work out how far away it is or which way it's going, that would be really cool. And it would just be fun to go, because I mean, I know it's like, this is, again, I will be in a minority here and I accept that, but the baby animals are done, okay, it's all cutesy. Happy-Go-Lucky are cutesy, Nautilus, it's very cutesy, but it's all going down a particular avenue, whereas if you look at a lot of other things in Minecraft, it can be adapted to lots of things. I mean, like Impulse was using Happy-Go-Lucky elevators and he says they're cool, but like they look silly and they don't work with his vibe, so it's kind of, he had to build it with like it facing the wall, so he didn't have the goggles on, because if you like it, you like it, and if you don't like it, it kind of just ruins it for people.
Yeah, and yeah, I agree with Raven on that one. The Ocean Block stuff was good, but it petered out very quickly as a mod back. It did need a bit more. Although, having seen Stone Block, the new version of Stone Block, I think that suffers a little bit from similar, but equally it shows, I think those come from different developers, I'm not sure. That there are definitely people working on that sort of thing. Oh, also, Heil Hydrate.
I like the Ocean Block games. I think I saw Raven stream it, but my word, it looked complicated. For a simpleton like me, anyway.
And a stretch as well. I think there are a lot of places where there are things that could be added. And Raven agrees it was pretty complex in places.
Yeah, I just think I just add some depth and atmosphere to it. It's like, you know, it's like your shaders packs that you have. They're not changing any of the blocks. They're not making anything. You know, you're not changing the dynamic of the game, but it just adds more atmosphere and more depth to everything. You know, a bit of dynamic lighting and all the rest of it. And I think adding the the audio and the kind of sense of unease, you know, the pale garden, making everything go kind of pale, well, pale obviously, but the white sky and everything. That was really good. It was unnerving, and that's how it should be. Like adding detail into things like that. So
Immersion.
rather than just here's a petting zoo.
What should
Immersion, exactly the word.
In a moment of complete and utter squirrel, what would be useful to have upstairs in a cartographer's building?
Stock. So, maps, boxes, charts.
I'm not really sure I want. I'm not sure I really want to build another storeroom.
Could be their own private project they're working on. So like a big map over under a lamp that's not meant to be for anyone else to see.
Living space for the employees. I must admit that's something that we are missing from this this island at the moment. I don't really. I've got all the places for people to work.
Like the end or the nether or something, or charting the stars or something.
Ooh, charting the stars. You know.
Armor stand with a spyglass, telescope or something. Remote island, good for seeing things at night. Less light pollution than that.
Yeah, that is the thing that has triggered my train of thought. I'm wondering if I could put in, effectively, an observatory.
That'd be cool. Copper would look really cool as the roof on that. Copper, like a domed copper roof or something with a scaled spyglass sticking out the top.
I don't want to go to scaled spyglass. I want to try and build it normally, as it were.
Alrighty.
But the rest
The copper roof would still look cool.
Mapping mapping the stars at night. That's the direction I'm thinking. The mix of the observatory, mapping the stars, possibly something like that. It's a shame I don't have astral sorcery. Oh yes, that would have been nice.
Not necessarily compatible with a massive lighthouse, though.
Yeah, you have a point there.
But also, this is Minecraft, so. Yeah. Well, be that as it may, but yes.
Also, I need to remove that. This. I keep running into them when I'm trying to climb these stairs, and they're just annoying me. And now that just looks unbalanced. So those ones are going outside. Or just leaving without it. Leave without it.
You're a long way from any tentacles, I'm sure you'll be fine.
This is a... Does type normal class as a single type Pokemon?
Should be. If it's just a normal type,
Then
it should be a single type.
Then I guess that's a weekly in chat for those who might need it.
Okay, confirms it.
Frauke confirms it. Thank you, Frauke. How to do an observatory.
I was going to say earlier in regards to the Nautilus and deeper oceans, but I got interrupted.
Sorry.
Sorry.
There is a mod called Tectonic that does increase the depth generation for oceans.
Yes,
There's
that's
also a
that's what's
data
been
pack
used
version.
on Wilderness.
Tectonic. There's a data pack version as well, but it does make the oceans deeper and the mountains taller. So, in that sort of regards, the Nautilus can be more useful in that sense.
Yeah,
For
that,
what
that,
effects?
that's been used on Wilderness, and you've seen some of the landscaping on that.
Yeah, that's an amazing job.
I will
The
say
devs did on that one.
there are slight elements of fnurbling on that one. Okay, I've got a 4x4 hole in my roof. Nice. That pack has changed its generation a few times, and it's never been backward compatible, so that's always been an issue.
Yeah.
Which is a shame,
fun.
because that would be useful.
So, yeah, it's best used on a new world from the start, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, with mass terrain generation changes, I can see why.
But
They're
yes,
fun though. I want to play on the frozen nether like they had on, was it Nice Life?
nice.
Grian's last mini series.
Oh yeah, that was Nice Life, and I don't think I've watched the Nether. I lost track of that
Watch
series.
the Nether.
It went into the so there's only 3 episodes I think per for the whole series, or per player for the whole series, and yeah, the Nether was all completely frozen, and the snow always added more snow layers. So anything you built was buried within a couple of days, or in-game days.
I don't like that.
No, but for a short series, it was fun.
Yeah, I see that. I'm just saying, like, something in general. If I build something, I don't want it being buried under snow unless I'm purposely doing it myself.
No, I'm
same
just saying
reason
it's
for why
interesting.
I always disable Enderman griefing.
Absolutely, I completely get that. And obviously, this was only designed for a short series. I mean, if you did this for a long series, then everything you ever built would be completely buried and be pointless. But yeah, it was
Heck,
just
you'd
fun
end
and
up with
just a
snow
different way
to
of seeing the
world
world. So.
Snow to world height. Yes, that would be fun. Not.
Slight problem of having the clouds. It snows above cloud height.
Do we have player heads that look like planets on it? Ooh. An orrery.
Sometimes.
That'd be great fun. Would you consider one armor stand to put a pressure plate in the middle of one of those mini blocks, just to look like Saturn?
I'm thinking the whole thing's going to be armor standed.
Ooh.
You've heard of stone block and ocean block. Now get ready for snow block. Yeah, yeah. Cthulhu, Patang. No. That's the wrong chest. An orrery. Yes. Right.
That was very Gollum there for a minute.
What?
An orrery? Yes. It's just very Gollum.
Wow. Right. Watch as I accidentally purchase multiple of the same planet by accident.
It'll be Neptune, because it starts with an N, right, Scots?
I'm never going to get over that, am I?
No. When you've had multiple scuff streams and you can't count them anymore, it'll just be N days since last unscuffed stream, and you'll have a use for those blocks.
There's a reason this sign is waxed. I'm also trying to remember what I was doing that I was thinking of doing that required me to have 2 shulkers of tough.
No idea.
Must have had a plan. A snow block with a survival mod that requires food and warmth. Now that would be interesting. It reminds me a bit of... oh god, it was a while back, and I remember watching I.D.I.O.T.I.C do it. There was a mod pack where you were in a crashed spacecraft, and you had to constantly be getting water because it was a perpetually too hot world.
Quite good.
So you were always trying to cool yourself off and drink water.
I like that one.
But, I mean, that was years ago, because I'm very behind on anything Direwolf has done for a long time.
How old are we
some
talking?
tough build. Sorry?
How old are we talking?
That would have probably been 6 or 7 years ago.
Okay.
Ex novo resources from Sifting the Sands. That sounds vaguely familiar for LK. But yeah, the inverse of that would be stuck in a frozen world, and that would be interesting. There was also regrowth, where there was absolutely no plant life.
So do you have to terraform or something?
You were effectively trying to start from a point where there was no... you had to try and find seeds and water. There was no water either. That one was also another one of get water to survive. But you were trying to get plant life and water and so forth to grow back the world. I think there was also bad air or something. Effectively, it was a world that had been just choked to death. Right, what do we have for planets? Thank you for the lurk, Midna. Well, I found the moon. Recruit a planet for... No, I'm just going to build this in one go, fake. Leather
Are you doing
armor
the
could have
actual solar system, or are you going to just do something random and strange?
I'm going to come up with something that looks interesting. Oh, actually, I think I prefer that moon to that one. I want that one. I quite like that. There are...
I'm waiting for the comment saying Pluto's not a planet.
Ooh, that one's useful. I'm just going to pick a number of planets and... yep, that'll do. And see what I can build. Because, of course, we have no idea how many planets are... Planet Tan? Curious.
Can you put something slightly odd in there and call it and have the Madness World as one of the planets?
Could do. World on fire!
Find a tartan block and have that as Scotsman's Madness World.
Neptune is a good pick.
And we've all avoided the obvious joke, so well done, chat.
I'm very happy that we have. Thank you. Dark planet. I'm just looking to see what we have in here, just to... Because, I mean, I've got 1, 2... Well, 3, 4, 5... I've got 6 so far. Mary Whitehouse Fnurbles quietly in the corner, yes. Good lord. Ratchet and Clank planets as well.
You'd have fear of black planet. Oh, that's an album. You can't have that.
Aha! There's a block for the sun. Excellent. That's a good start. Red meteor.
You could just use a yellow frog light for that one, couldn't you? And for scale as well.
I was going to scale up the sun, but yeah.
Wow. It's not big enough. More.
Big enough. It's not big enough. Right. That's a good starter for 12.
Thanks, Baxman.
Right. Let's see what we can do with all of this. This is one of those. Okay, this is already scope creeping. We're into planetarium style, orrery style. Good lordness. Good lord.
I'm intrigued how you're going to do the telescope. Unless you're going to have it pointing vertically straight upwards.
I'm skipping the telescope already. We're and just going.
Fair enough.
The telescope has died as an idea to the orrery.
You could have like a small one in the window or something, couldn't you? Like a personal telescope rather than a massive, great one.
Actually, I think we might start at a one block and work downwards. Because if that's the sun, and that feels like a good size, then planets around it are going to be distinctly smaller. Also, I'm going to leave the meteors for later.
You don't want the suggestion of an end crystal for the sun.
No.
Which I think what Green would do.
I am not building a spherical end crystal for the sun.
It looks so nice bobbing around. Almost hypnotic.
Around, in the beautiful, beautiful briny kaboom.
I wouldn't have expected it from Grian, if I'm honest. Of all the hermits, I'd have expected it from someone else first.
Yeah, it does feel more of a sort of Corrales thing, doesn't it?
Corrales, Tango, Scar, yeah. Although Scars would have blown up several times in the making of.
I mean, we don't know, the Greens didn't.
True. Oh, Ginger, not you too. Oh no.
Oh no.
Ginger, why?
Ginger,
Ginger,
do
no.
not go to the dark side, Ginger. Do not go to the dark side.
Come back towards the light. Don't mind me accidentally crashing the moon into into the Earth, or to the planet.
Ginger, did they bribe you with cookies?
Cookies. I had cookies for lunch.
You had
What,
cookies
as your
for
lunch or with lunch?
I had cookies with lunch.
No, I want cookies now.
Same.
Cookie.
They want cookies now. Dang it. Why did I have to bring up cookies?
Yeah, that's a different
It's all
problem.
Blast's fault.
Wait, why is it Blast's fault?
Because they've infected Ginger with the punning.
Oh,
mess,
yes, right,
Which
sorry,
means
yeah.
that
They
we came up
surely
with
must
Ginger,
have bribed
pun.
Ginger with cookies.
Exactly. It all goes back to Blast if you contrive it hard enough.
Planets and positions entirely not to scale. Obviously.
This is Scotsman's universe. We're just enabling in it.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Forgot to lock that one. Blasters proclaiming their innocence forever and ever 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 and ever. Although given 2025 was hashtag blame Scots year, you're not surprised it's your turn. It's their turn this year.
It'll be your year this year, Blast, and every year as long as puns keep coming forth.
Puns will continue until it's no longer Blast's fault, or is it the other way around?
I mean, well, it's captured elk, hasn't it?
I know.
The mighty Windows 95.
What?
Well, that's been on their armor stand for a while. Straw statue rather for a while. So,
Windows 95?
well, it's Elkhorn 95, isn't it? So. Nothing else happened that year, probably.
Building an honorary solar system map thing. Actually, where's that? I feel like I need that planet on fire one to have it close to the sun.
And if you put a torch on an armor stand, it wouldn't be on fire, would it?
No, but there.
Why do you?
I mean, I've got the
How
red
do you
meteor.
do that? I'm sure there's a mod, isn't it?
Armor
'Cause I know
stands
that-
can be set on fire.
Yeah, I'm saying yours on Ginger's World is on fire, isn't it? So.
Yes, I've been on fire for a very long time in Ginger's World.
Oh, and Halcyon.
Yeah.
Actually
Fire
burning
planet.
Scotsman.
Nether. Oh, there we are. The Nether Globe. That'll do. Nothing this time, Elkhorn.
No. We're saying that surely you and Blast must have bribed Ginger with cookies to get her to join the dark side of punnery.
Hell, I'd forgotten about cookies, and
Sorry.
cookie. Sorry, Scots.
Must have cookie. Cookie monster.
Nom 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 nom.
Nom 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 nom. Yes. Nom nom nom. Nom 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 nom. I'm going to accidentally crash this planet into the sun. There we are. Right, now I can figure out how far to take. Statements that only around here make sense. I'm going to crash this planet into the sun.
This is almost like is it Red Dwarf where Lister plays pool with planets and crashes it into the sun or something? That's what I'm thinking of now.
Yep, there is an episode of Red Dwarf where he plays pool with planets and bounces a white dwarf off of a sun or something to. They're trying to close a black hole or something?
They're trying to shut a white hole that's spewing time back into the universe.
Ugh, yeah. You don't want to spew time back into the universe.
It's a good episode. It's just almost impossible to explain without an awful lot of context for people who've never seen Red Dwarf.
So, it's difficult to explain even if you have seen Red Dwarf sometimes.
Yeah.
Helps if I put the planet on the armor stand first. Look after yourself, Blast, and I hope you hear something soon. I know it's been something that you've been nervous about, but I'm sure it'll be fine. It'll be fine!
Yeah, exactly what Scott said. Good luck, mate.
Exactly. And the out-of-work joke. You're going to astronomy joke, but you don't know when to plan it.
I mean, I've heard worse.
Yeah, usually from Blast.
Take care, mate.
Look after yourself, Blast.
See ya, Blast.
I'm just putting planets here for the heck, wherever the heck I like at the moment. This
Scott's
is,
enjoying playing God.
of course. Who doesn't?
God?
Probably. So the next problem is going to be figuring out how to make it look like these things are attached to something so they're actually held up. But I think I've got an idea on how to do that.
Oh?
Uh-huh.
There's an idea. Run!
Flee!
Lord.
Flee! He's got ideas!
Like you've been promoted from being Slutty Bartfast to something more senior.
I've not been fiddling with the fjords.
Good. Do you need to have one planet with turtles stacked underneath it?
Dagnabbit.
I love when Scott's annoyed and yet let's do that.
Exactly. My brain has just gone ooh, and it's also at the same time gone no.
It's wonderful.
What a wonderful pain you cause. And I think to myself, what a pain you have caused.
Don't know how to take that, but thanks. As it were.
Oh my!
No. La la la. Moving on.
La 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 la. Dagfnubble?
Yes, exactly.
What-
the
what-
very same.
One must absolutely be worried about the Dagfnubbles.
Dreaded Dagfnabbles.
Exactly. Such dangerous things. No judgment here. You like what you like from Black Lad. And Fnubbles for the voice chat. Thank you, Black Lad. Oh, we're at it again.
When aren't we?
I refuse to comment on the grounds of not knowing an answer to that one. Also, hello, sausage.
And also painfully accurate.
Also painfully accurate, yes.
What are you doing lurking behind sausage?
There's a statement.
That's right, we're not being quoted today. It's extra. We can say what we like.
Wow.
We're not? Is Tara
Apparently
not
not.
here?
No? Tara knew what was going to happen.
So they've left with their sanity.
I mean, I can't blame
Honestly,
them.
I respect it.
Taran
Yeah.
has fled with any sanity that they had left. I mean, yeah. Which, round this group, is not as much. as anyone thinks. Wow. Taryn seems to be absent. Raven's not feeling great, which means that the person who's trying to keep chat in order is me.
Sorry, not feeling great, buddy.
Although, yeah, chat's good. Chat is being good. Be good, chat. Be good, chat. Arctic Assault, welcome in. Thank you for joining us.
Yes,
Hello,
be
mate.
good chat, or I might sword up.
Yeah, we're trying not to make Kel sword up because they are being fantastic and helping by being swordy at the weekend.
Mm-hmm.
If you're on Blue Sky, you implore you to look at what Ginger posted a few minutes ago. I don't have a Blue Sky available in the middle of stream, Blacklad.
And someone screenshot it and put it in Discord. Please and thank you.
No, thanks. See, the heavy Scottish or it varies, Arctic Assault, depending on the day, the time, and how much whiskey and rum I've had.
And also how tired you are.
Oh god, yes. And whether or not I have been called the sapling.
And if you spent a lot of time with your boss.
Or I've spent time with my boss. Yep, there are many triggers.
I'm sorry, the sapling? I
Uh,
have questions.
there is a Minecraft
Confusion.
character who calls you her sapling and has a Minecraft character? Final Fantasy XIV character. Yes. Feo Ul.
Hey.
I know, Raven. I'm not quite sure where that one went. It went wrong. Rapidly.
With the scale you've got for the planets, can we apply that? What's the keep? Oh, I don't know if it works on this server or not. The whatever the name tag trick is to keep mobs as babies. Because the turtles are so small, can we just get actual turtle babies and stack them up somehow?
I think that's only valid in later thingamies.
Okay.
And we don't have it on this server.
Thanks, Black Lad.
This is Fate's Pact.
Okay, thanks, Scots.
I have. I have the I.D.I.O.T.I.C data pack on my 1.21.8 world.
I stand corrected then. It might be possible on this pack.
So, yeah. I mean, I can go test it on a 1.4.
Why do I have to have the head at minus 58 degrees to be able to actually have the... for goodness sakes. Where would I get the baby elephants to stack on the turtle? That's a point.
What? Don't ask that.
The elephants is because Discworld is elephants on top of a turtle underneath the disc. Also, we have a weekly in chat for those who need it.
Okay.
That might work. Now I just have to manage to figure out how... I do wish there was a... So, hold on. Yeah, no, there's no way of copying a position, is there?
You need to check your balls there, Scots. Ultra balls, rather.
Oh my.
Yeah! That was a distinct... what?
Yeah. Moving on.
Him. Moving right along. Dabba-dum, dabba-dum. Footloose and fancy free. Random Muppet songs will will change the topic for me.
You hope.
Probably, yeah. Yep.
Oh.
Thanks.
One Fnubble.
One Fnubble. Ah, ah, ah. Two Fnubbles. Ah, ah, ah. Wait, what?
I've got warp plate problems, that's all.
Uh-oh.
I've got a brand new warp plate problem. And it's not going.
Gammon. What's the next line?
I don't know. If I don't have the key. I really wish there was a way of copying and pasting the world. Oh, hey, actually managed to get that one to intersect with the planet correctly. I'm gonna need to scale that one a bit better though.
It's a shame you can't get mini beacons, because that would be very cool little animation in between them.
God, yeah, it would be, wouldn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that looks like we're about the right. So what I'm probably going to need to do is a large half slab. Either that or I should have
For
put
what?
Either that or I should have put in an actual set of half slabs before I built this. He says, realizing far too late. Don't. You do not go, blah, blah, blah. Nope. There. What?
Oh, it's Cookie Monster.
Cookie Monster! The shulker box has a lot of cookies in it. Wow. Whoops. I was trying to give that back to the Cookie Monster. Nom 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 nom. You do not go.
We had a horn for that, didn't we?
Nom 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 nom.
Yeah, it was sausage, but it was...
somewhere.
Yeah.
Pixie may have it, I don't remember.
I mean, we've got the no 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 no, but not the nom 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 nom.
Let's have a no, 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 just because.
No.
Blah, blah.
Blah 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 blah.
Ah, so you do go blah, blah, blah.
No, I don't. It's all a lie.
I don't know.
Yeah, you can't prove it. It's never happened.
Hmm.
Wow. Fnubbles is cranky today.
Just to give you the nice boops.
The nice boops.
The nice boops.
This is the nice boops.
You want the nice boops.
We want the boops.
Boop, boop, boop.
Bippity boopity boop. Yep, that's better. I always think that when you put half slabs on these things, they look a little bit sort of bizarre.
Like a sort of oversized Victorian Elizabethan ruff or
Ruff.
something.
Yeah, it does look like a giant ruff, doesn't it?
What are you trying to do with it?
This is the base.
Oh, okay.
No, wrong direction. Because I need to have this sort of lifted up on something. Because at the moment I can't get the end rods so that they go all the way to the floor, which and I want to give it something so that it looks like it's actually
Could you
Place,
just not
yeah, a
place?
display.
Could you not place one and then just use a piston or something to push it in?
no, because you can't push pistons into armor stands. It's the other way around. You can push armor stands into items, but not items into armor stands.
You just raise all the armor stands by one, and then drop all down again.
True. Yeah. Only the. What? Oh, only the sun needs a footing, the rest should be connected to the sun rod. True, but I'm not entirely convinced I'm going to be able to actually do it that way for okay, so I'm going to have it as though it was the clockwork mechanism was in the base.
Sudden desire to put a armor stand of Alistair falling into them.
What, falling into the planets?
Yeah, just much like they are on in the armor stand shop.
Although now that I've done this, I'm thinking, I don't know how I would. Yeah, I don't know how I would connect to the central rod. It would be rather difficult, I suspect. But equally, I'm not sure I'm going to be able to make the base plate big enough. Because at a certain point, it's going to end up clipping through the floor.
You could just change the floor. Could you not make it into mind you, what will look like underneath, I suppose?
That's the problem. I
Or
wanted.
could just put carpet on it or something, just to make it look like
actually about that big.
Extended.
I may have to put 4 in, I think. Or figure out how to join these horizontally. Maybe with chains?
Frauke's suggestion of the villager can shift them all around has made me think of the bit in The Simpsons where Homer's being whipped, pushing this gear round and round, and it's all it does is just spin the little cakes in the cafeteria. So quite like the idea of having something below, like a little rod going right through to the underside of the building, just with the villager just going round and round in circles.
Of all the random things that we've pondered this week, that's one of
That's somewhere in the middle.
them. As I said, that's one of them.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
It's really chunky though, isn't it?
It is. But
What if you swapped it with a pressure plate? Or a trapdoor?
Ooh, trapdoor might work. Copper or iron?
Copper, possibly. Just because of its shape, it looks more in keeping. And also,
I'm thinking
a sort of a shiny copper would be quite a good one.
I mean, I'll bring an iron as well. Helps if you manage to actually launch the
I
rockets.
think copper's got that kind of old school mechanical feel to it.
It does, yes, and I could consider. Ooh, that might work. Hold on.
The other potential thing with having it as an actual armor stand is that that scale, the armor stand's going to be huge. You're not able to build anything else in that area.
I mean, to be honest, I'm fairly close to not building anything else around here yet.
That's fine.
But, yeah. Ooh, yes. Well, that's not bad. That's pretty good. Except for the fact that, oh, we're gonna... Oh no, hold on. That, and yep. Oh. Where's the point where it clips into the ground? Oh, it's already clipping. No, it's not. There it is. That's clipping into the ground. Huh. Might work. I think the problem is the sun is, yeah. Now floating.
Yeah.
The sun is now floating.
Just scale it up a little bit, just by 1. Well, not 1, but like point something.
I mean, I could scale up the... Yes, hold on. That one? No. Batyan. That's the bunny. Right. Scale that up by... that. Here. Or you could use an end crystal.
That's what I pitched that already, Blackland, but I'm glad you've done it, because if both of us suggest it, then more chance of it happening.
I'm afraid I pitched that one out the window.
But you pitch yourself out the window all the time.
Elcon's like, holy armor stand displays Batman. Yep. Well, welcome to Scott's has gone to the ridiculously dark side. What are the odds that this now actually sticks out through the... No, through the top of the sun. Oh, it doesn't. Yay! Oh, it doesn't line up, however.
I want a tiny little Thunderbird 3 flying between them now.
Not quite. It's close. Oh, and the armor stand's sticking out the top of the sun.
Boo and Fnurbles.
It's alright, we'll just raise the sun a little. It's the Borg cube head, quite possibly.
That was a spacecraft designed for Minecraft.
And I fully agree with Ratty. I don't think pitching an end crystal out the window is a good idea. Yeah.
Yeah, depends whose window it is.
Blast. It would definitely be a blast. There we are. That's got it. That's got the bunny. Nope.
What's it with you and bunnies today, Scott?
At this point, I'm currently more fnurbled by the fact that I've successfully managed to take out the... See, Scott's this way. You want to pitch it in the room and not out of the window at the pufferfish. Exactly. That works. I may have to consider some of the... I may have to adjust some of the planetary locations.
How about the turtles?
Well, we'll have to see at what point we have them fall over.
That was a very ministerial promise. We'll see in the fullness of time.
Yes, in the very
to his
vast...
name of Mayor of Mayhem.
Take this Humphrey Scotsman.
Sir Humphrey Scotsman.
You get Sir Humphrey.
Look, if I was going to be Humph in anything, I would rather be...
Littleton.
Yes, exactly.
Rip.
Yes, exactly.
He was a jazz musician as well, apparently.
Really?
Yeah, apparently he was a jazz... I think he was a trumpeter or something.
And we have a weekly in chat for those with their Pokemon. And Ginger's now suggesting the ball of... What is it? Everybody's been watching Green try and get the world blown up. Humphrey Littleton is... how to explain Humphrey Littleton other than being an amazing person?
It's the compare of a panel comedy show on the radio. That fair?
Yeah, that works.
He was so funny and very. He was very good at innuendo and getting away with it on radio.
There was a radio. The radio show he was on was I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue, and it was broadcast at 6 p.m. on Radio 4 in the UK. At which point, people seriously wonder, how did they get away with it?
Yeah, for those who don't know Radio 4, it's very much the sort of serious. It does a lot of comedy, very sort of very serious, nothing really controversial, none of that kind of stuff.
And also, the jokes were sort of very, very family-friendly adjacent, to the point at which you wondered... that was the how did they get away with it element of it. Because, yeah.
But we have elements of, I'll start this and Scots can cut me off if it's not stream appropriate. Things you could say at IKEA and also say in the bedroom, things like that.
Yeah.
Google it yourself. But if it's on 6 p.m. on Radio 4, it's generally fine for family friendly, you'd have thought.
Yeah, it was entirely the fact that it was way before the watershed, as it were.
And Samantha was never there.
I know. The lovely Samantha was perpetually missing.
Stuck in traffic. Oh yeah, Elkhorn. Jack D presents it now. He's not Humphrey, but he's a worthy successor. He's very funny.
Oh, he has stepped up to the bat.
Absolutely.
Been seeing more.
And then cut its head off.
Things you would not hear at. Yes.
Yes.
Right. Let's just do this. Let's move this until the planet is completely embedded in its supporting rod. And then regret every phrase that I've ever used.
A complete list of those phrases now available in Discord.
And frequently used against me.
Not against you, just with you. Lovingly. Probably.
Now this is going to be the interesting one, because I'm going to want to make this one small and use this to support the moon.
Support blah?
Support the blah. Blah, blah, blah.
Ah, so you do blah, blah, blah. Bloody knew it.
I want this to actually make it look like the moon is being supported by the planet. There are moments where none of this looks sensible.
Trust the process.
Well, what about the rest of the time?
None of it looks sensible.
Ah.
Alright, first we crash the moon into the planet so that we can locate it.
Is this a diorama or Armageddon?
Both.
Yes.
Yes, exactly. Right, and then we move it and trace it out along the support rod. And then regret the angle that we're at, because it means that we can't see anything.
Looks like a...
Go on. I'm curious where you're going with this next statement.
No.
I mean, this is very much small child's science fair diorama type project at this point. Just
Faye just whispered what he was gonna say to me.
I think that was wise not to
probably
say
for the
it.
best not to have said it by the giggle. Yes, yes is allowed.
Yeah, that's probably like gonna get bonked for rating.
Yeah, I guess that
Although-
would be the case.
My revised statement is to scale looks like the Earth sucking a lollipop, but from the wrong end.
Yep. I forgot to actually lock that armor stand, so let's do that.
You're right there, Cal.
Yep. I'm going.
Not for long.
Don't mind me, just my brain in the gutter.
While you're there, can you give mine a hug?
Give your no.
Give my brain a hug.
We share a brain cell, so
So it's down in the gutter as well.
it's already there. Yep.
Exactly. That was the entirety of the statement.
Mhm.
The Minister making no further comment at this moment.
Indeed.
Yeah, that's the one. The Ministry of No Further Comment has no further comment to make. Which planet are we moving? That one. I may have to lower the sun. Although that said, I think if I lower the sun, it's going to have the post sticking out the top of it, isn't it? Huh. Oh, well, we'll just have to work with this and see what we can do.
Or you made the sun bigger, or just scale down the.
The problem is, if I make the sun any bigger, none of this is. This is already pushing reality for the sun, I think.
Well, if it sticks out the top, could you not just shrink down the size of the supporting doohickory?
Yeah, that had just crossed my mind. Actually, I think it's going to be lower it a bit.
Crossed your mind? Where is it going?
Out the window, like the rest of the time.
Whee! All right, Kel.
There we are. Now it actually looks like it's coming from the floor.
It's supporting the base as well as everything else.
That's better. Now it actually looks like it's in sort of alignment with the planets. Gotta be careful with this. Why are we doing this? Did we basically have a yes and moment again?
Yeah, it's classic. I said what if, and you took it and said yes and.
Very much so.
All I was saying was build a copper roof and stick a spyglass on a pointy thing on an armor stand. But you've got no, I want an entire universe or solar system within my base.
I want the whole world in my base. I want the whole wide world in my base. And every other planet around it too.
You said you wanted the moon on a stick. Well, you've literally got it now.
Yep. This is definitely one of those but why streams. Hotly followed by yes and.
I mean, look, there's nothing circular here, so we're okay. Yet.
I think if we make anything circular during this, there may be people just querying reality again. I mean, I'm already querying reality under the heading of what am I doing?
entertaining the masses.
Yes.
Sounds like a you problem, Ginger. A frequent mishearing, is that localized to within your head?
Hey, what do you know? I actually managed to crash that planet into its support rod very quickly there.
Touche, Ginger.
Problem? What problem? I don't have no problems. I see no problem. Is that basically Nelson holding up the spyglass to the wrong hand? To the what? Don't think about what I just said.
Okay. Is that a general rule or just for this moment?
General. General, apparently.
That's quotable, surely.
Thankfully, we don't have anybody who's in charge of quotes mood.
I could fix that.
Dang it.
But I won't.
Thank you, Chaos Twin. Love ya.
I mean,
Fig, on the other hand.
Feg, on the other hand.
Fag on the hand doesn't know how to do this, so I just did it for a laugh.
Oh, okay. Unfortunately, I do know how to do it. I just don't feel like it right now.
Should tag Raven for later.
You're going to need to just paste it into Discord, probably.
Noted. Oh, I found turtles.
Clip it if you can't quote it. That's... which planet am I trying to move?
Hey,
that
there we go.
And I love the way that everybody just sort of goes, you know, I can help with this. Mental note or mental suggestion. Do check the formatting and structure in Discord in the quote library before you use the quote add command.
What?
Oh, no. I thought someone had actually added a quote, but nope.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Just double check the structure and format so that you get the wording and the hyphenation and everything else, so that I don't have to go in and delete it immediately after you post it wrong.
This is why I don't put anything in there, so people don't assume I've got it right.
And Elkhorn has got it. Just... Oh. No space. Quote add in one word, Elk. You were so close. That's the old form, because we had to change it when they updated. And we have a weekly in chat for those who might be interested in it. There we are. Thank you, Elkhorn. I'm sure everybody else thanks you as well.
Absolutely, I've screenshotted that so I can remember for next time.
What's the maybe for?
I don't trust myself with these powers.
Oh, I saw the trailer for the Masters of the Universe film. I saw the confirmation I don't know why you didn't, Elk. It did come through in chat, or at least in my chat. That's quote 547 for those who are curious.
Yeah.
That's the
no, it worked.
47th one this year alone.
It definitely did work.
It went
Oh,
through.
God.
Thank you, Elk. Nope. No fnobling necessary. The only fnobling was the command structure initially, and that was because they kept changing it. Or they required us to change it. Because we had to add our own quote commands, typically. There we are. Alright, that's that one, which means I've got one more planet to move. Sheath reserve mod. Many reserve mods. Actually, not as many as you think, but all very fantastic, and I really do appreciate those who actually take up the sword when they do. Spare mods or swords hang safely on a wall tile when we need them. Yes. I think I'm gonna have to be a little no. Aha! There it is. I was about to say, when am I going to crash this planet? Yeah, I know this stream is very much that statement repeatedly. Does that look... That looks right. Actually, you know what? I'm actually quite happy with that. That actually looks pretty cool.
Hey.
Reserve mods. We don't run around with our swords hanging out. Oh my. What do we think? I quite like that. I think that looks pretty good. The only thing I considered doing was having a couple of small asteroids, which was why I pulled the red meteor, and have them right next to the sun, just to give it a little bit more sort of shape in the middle.
Were you going to set one on fire?
You need the armor stand book for that, and I don't have that to hand. And
Okay.
honestly, I'm not really sure I want to, because I think
No,
that
that's fair.
sets the entire armor stand on fire. So I'd have to have an armor stand on fire and actually then shrink that to the right size. Yes, Miss
What is she?
Yeah.
Size. Oh yes, Miss Moneypenny. Okay, that's a quote.
And this is why I'm not allowed to speak sometimes. But yeah, I'm happy with that. Right, now I'm going to put a couple of bits in this corner, and then maybe something along here, because I've got 5 minutes left. Yeah, I know. Oh, actually, before we get any further, flap check. Flap, 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 flap.
Are we still in sync?
Flap, 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 flap.
Hey, Jay
Flap.
Price.
Hey, yeah, Price.
Hey, yeah, Price. Flaps are well synced. Yes! We've fixed the syncing! The flapping is no longer broken.
Yay!
Woohoo! Oh, thank Fnurbles for that, because I was worried that I was going to have a real problem tomorrow with things going out of sync. The flappers are fixed. The flappers are all in sync.
Huzzah!
Oh, and Feg, thank you for those 3 months gift sub to Yay Price.
Yay, Price.
For context, Ginger, for the last 3 days or so, I've had issues where when we got about 2 hours into stream, audio became desynced from video, and it was really annoying me. And a stretch. Thank you, Ritsu. Hey, Ritsu.
You never want your flaps out of sync.
No. Yep. Thank Fnublet. No need to sync more flaps, exactly. Apparently I've been fairly stressed during this because I'm getting cramp in my hand from gripping my mouse too hard.
No. The tension of crushing all those planets.
Exactly. Too many planets crashing.
Those poor... No, I've got nothing.
I thought I saw somebody flying past. But it was, I think it was one of the thingamies from the ender chest.
Particles?
Yes, those.
I mean, it'd be, I don't know, it'd be flying past your base.
Around here? Who knows?
Popping up, pop-up Kel? Sorry, that was it.
Pardon?
Sparkling boy.
Oh, that's sparkling boing, yes.
Wee. Sparkling boing in this economy? From this region?
At this time of year?
Wow. Oh my. Right, let's see if we can build a couple more bits to give this room a little bit more decoration, because I'm very well aware we're at like 2 minutes to quote 200. And so far, I'm not... well... Do we know how many armor stands went into that display? Because that's the entirety of blocks that... No, I built the center piece of this staircase, so I did build some stuff. Yeah, I might put a couple more onto that wall. I think I've got an Earth and a Moon. Yeah, hold on. Let's do that and that. And I didn't bring enough item frames. Nope.
Do you need some short term, or you got some?
No, I've got them. I just need to actually not have them in a chest and actually have them in my inventory.
Ah.
It's one of those. I did not plan this correctly. Wait, did I plan this at all? No. Oh well.
Kinda.
Kinda. Nah, I'm not sure that kinda was involved. Kinda surprised. Oh, sorry. You can't... Yeah, exactly, I didn't plan it.
Oh.
Wow. My brain is also going, Kinder Surprise, available not in the US. No. I need a... That'll do.
No.
Yes. I need a couple of sparkling boings.
Oh,
There we are.
I
And
see.
I wanted some stars.
Aw. That sounds really patronising. Sorry, they're nice.
Oh, this is going to be annoying. Yeah, that makes it look more like a sort of planetarium for teaching kids, almost, doesn't it?
There's a Whitford primary school about it, yeah. It's nice. Who doesn't like a gold star?
I don't know. Ooh, no, I'm not going to put a Christmas tree star in. That just looks silly.
You have questions, J. Price? Yeah.
I mean, many of us have questions. Thank you for the lurk, Black Clad, and thank you for joining us. Ooh, pizza. Pizza.
Now I'm hungry again.
No. So I've been pondering that I should have had pizza this evening so that I could have some leftover pizza for tomorrow.
Cookies and pizza.
Cookies and cream, ice cream, and as dessert for pizza.
To Deliveroo. Batman noises. Exactly.
To Deliveroo, Robin. Crikey,
Other leading
Batman! I
food
didn't
websites
realise that
are
you'd lost
available.
that much money and you were having to actually supplement your income with Deliveroo.
to the bat bicycle or whatever.
To the Batty bike.
Yes. the batty bike. What?
that was my brain just went. That sounds.
I'm not googling that. No.
Oh.
And on that note,
Yep. On that note, I am going to mute and get this into. Wow. Crikey, that's a good reason for having pizza. Actually, let's just go straight to Pretty's mode while we're here. As the mayfly of time collides with the windscreen of fate. And the harm of the villager wonders just... Oh, wow. Even the...
Ooh.
Ooh. It needs more light, but... Oh. With the nebula up in the sky above this, I need an appropriate window for the ceiling. But I like this.
It's a shame that the sun doesn't glow.
I know. Maybe I should have got a
glow, frog light.
frog light.
We can change it very quickly to that would piston into the top of it. I'm sure,
Sorry?
because you could piston that down from the top. 'Cause it wouldn't go into the hitbox of the armor stand.
Wow, I'm thinking more. Given that the end rods only light up when I'm using the shaders, I could probably directly replace the sun with a frog light.
Yeah, I can
Have a
bring you
good
on.
I'm fairly sure I've got one. Have a good weekend, True Purple.
Take care, True Purple.
And there's another weekly in chat for those who need it.
Ooh.
I may have to... oh, this one's going to be interesting.
Might be worth turning hitboxes on before you start, just in case.
I was just going to bring it to me.
Bring me the head of... Oh no,
Bring me the head of Alfredo Garcia.
that's the one.
just left with a sun in my hands.
No.
You right there, Fig?
Yeah, don't mind me. It's fine.
Okay.
Right, and since I've now got a spare item frame for a sun, we're going to put that up there. And we'll just put the sun in there.
What is this? Tatooine? 2 suns.
And we've just got a picture of one on the wall.
Oh,
Yay!
there we go.
It almost feels like I
There we
shouldn't.
go.
It almost feels like I shouldn't have used end rods to light for the supports.
You could swap them real quick with iron bars or something. Or,
Nah,
or just stick.
I think it actually looks pretty good with them lit up.
It does look great.
This really is one of those yes and moments, isn't it?
Yeah, sorry for that.
No, you're not.
A little bit.
No, because it looks awesome, and therefore it's not something to be sorry about.
Part of me wants to eat the nicotine and go, the sun's also a star, you know.
Yes, I know it is. It is our closest star. We're all here for the scope creep.
Yeah, it's a
yes?
giant gas ball in space.
Oh, I've done my duty this week. Excellent.
You've done your duty, caused scope creep, and now we have what looks like a primary school lesson chamber for teaching people the solar system.
It does
But-
have a bit of primary school about it. Get some colouring in books as well. That'd be great.
Please,
Colouring
please,
all
sir,
the
I've
planets.
dropped my colouring book down the stairs. Can I go and get it? Oh, no. Okay. There will be more added after stream. I've just had a thought or three. So there will be more added later. Because I'm now tempted to put in some straw statues that are small. And use those. Hold on. Yeah, tiny straw statues. Exactly. Idiotic primary school coming soon, TM. Exactly. Yeah. Principal Scotsman / very few. Wow! I have many principles, and one of those principles is there
Rum.
rum, more rum, and scope creep.
Today, children, we're going to be learning about scope creep.
No, it's more. This lesson's scope creep will be because the odds that there will always be scope creep, and a jellycat because jellycat.
Aww. Rip.
We had that on Infinity Cove. Goodness. Right. I'm going to start my wrap up, so I'm going to say thank you to both of you for joining me in voice chat today and for the scope creep.
You're welcome.
Welcome. Have a good weekend, and hope tomorrow is all good for the heckin' kids.
For the heckin' kids.
Mm-hmm. Bye, mate.
See you later.
Right. Yes, for the heckin' kids. I will be back again tomorrow. 4 hours previously to now. That's right, isn't it? Yes. For Last Life for Extra Life, Episode 4. Where there are plans to make things interesting. Also, there's the reason for me being called the Mayor of was it the Mayor of Madness? Hold on. Was because I'd been I had been discussing things in Luna's stream, and Ninja Sydney immediately popped up going, "There are things that make me suddenly listen," and it's like, "It's not me. It's not me." Yes, it is. So I've been called I have been described as the Mayor of Mayhem. Yay! Welcome in, Kay, and thank you for getting the check-in. We're at 54 Scampering Squirrels. There was another donation made earlier to Lily Mae Darling. for those wondering why it was such a weird number, it was deliberately a donation to get them from 69.69 to 111.11. Just because. Silliness abounds. All sorts of things. Right. Let me figure out where we are. Ooh. You know what? Oh, when did I last raid out to Luna? Because I really feel like I should. I've just seen what they're up to. Oh, it's been 17 days. I've got to support my teammate. I will be, as I say, I will be back again tomorrow. I am going to raid out to Luna Cupcake. One of my 2 teammates, the other one is I.D.I.O.T.I.C. Let me quickly do this. Dag nabbit. I forgot to pause ads. That's my own fault. I'm not going to wait for them. It would be just silly. D2P, follow. They are my other teammate. I am going to send you over to Luna Cupcake, who is my Chaos sibling in the team. Definitely ridiculous mayhem. Yes. I hope everyone has a good time zone. I hope everyone has a fantastic weekend. Take care of yourselves, and I will hopefully see you all again soon. Bye-bye.